Welcome everybody, Gamer King Tario here, and we got another PlayStation Vita video. Today we're going a little old school, for the Vita anyway, and that's going to be the review of Uncharted Golden Abyss. I know it's a little late, but I figured better late than never, right? And I'm about to go on a business trip to San Francisco for the week, so I thought I would go ahead and make a video that I can upload and leave with you guys while I'm on the trip. I'm not going to be able to upload any videos, and we'll go ahead and do a classic review. I want, you can't be a go-to PlayStation Vita title and not... Vita channel, excuse me, and not review, the flagship Vita title, the title people think about when they come and they look at the Vita page. This is a page, a lot of subscribers, a lot of people have mentioned me, hey, did you review Uncharted? What did you think of Uncharted? Kind of like a benchmark of, I really liked Uncharted or I didn't like Uncharted, I want to know, kind of relate to the reviewer in that regard. So I thought I'd go ahead and get the review out and let you guys know what I thought of Uncharted. Now, I played completely through Uncharted Golden Abyss again for this review. This is not something that's going off memory. And the first thing you'll notice about Uncharted are the graphics. They are amazing. Not only are they the best on the PlayStation Vita, they are, in my opinion, by far the best on the PlayStation Vita. Graphics are not everything. I've played plenty of pretty games that are absolute total crap, but Uncharted, fortunately, is not one of them. And the graphic part of it really does make you feel like you're holding something powerful in your hands with the PlayStation Vita. It's a really beautiful tech demo, and everything that's going on the screen just looks beautiful. It looks like a fully fledged, early PS3 title in the palm of your hands on the PlayStation Vita. In terms of gameplay, Uncharted Golden Abyss is a prequel to the main stories on the PS3. It is still voiced by the same voice actors who do the main game, and that really adds to the presentation. They do an excellent job. I have no complaints there. The story is passable. I actually thought it was better than a lot of people I've talked to about it. I really did enjoy the story, but I do have some issues with the pacing. It's not the normal great big set piece followed by, cutscene and then a little action, then great big set piece that you get in the other ones. It's more of kind of a plodding through, and there's quite a bit of distance between the gigantic, awesome set pieces that really amaze you, and there's a lot more filler, for lack of a better term, with just your normal shootouts followed by dialogue, normal shootout followed by dialogue, then really great set piece, repeat. In terms of actual gameplay, the gunplay does an adequate job, especially using touch controls with the grenade. I thought it worked flawlessly. The gunplay does get a little repetitive after a while, but they do a good job of mixing in, a turret battle or putting you in certain situations where you have to shoot while climbing to kind of get through the bad pacing of the game that kind of draws it out a little bit. And the other side of that, the game makes sure it uses all of the Vita features, and most of these fall flat, especially with the chopping of plants or chopping through signs or chopping through doors, having to use the touchscreen motion, or all of a sudden be balancing on a beam and all of a sudden you have to hold the Vita completely stationary up and balance it with the gyro function to make sure that you don't fall off the balance beam or whatever you're balancing on. These things, they really take you out of the game. They're unnecessary. They feel cumbersome. They feel like, hey, we're just doing this to do this, to show you, hey, this is what the Vita can do, but it doesn't add anything to the gameplay. It doesn't make you feel more involved or anything like that. It's really just a showpiece on what the Vita can do for future titles, but in terms of actually adding to this title, I don't think it does anything at all. Overall, Uncharted Golden Abyss is a great launch title and one I can easily recommend to anybody who's a fan of third-person action games or the Uncharted series on the PlayStation 3. Graphically, it's a masterpiece on the Vita that nothing has really come close to emulating in the 6 months since the Vita has been released. And while the game does falter a little bit in trying to use all of the Vita's gadgets and trying to string itself out to make sure that it's a lengthy console title, all of these flaws are easy to overlook in the long run, and Uncharted Golden Abyss is a fun ride that I've played through twice completely and enjoyed even more the second time around.